All right, manatees, it is time for our reading. So I want you to get your Investigating the Past reading book, and I want you to open up to the story Primary Sources. You can read along with me. What I do want you to do is also take notes on the side here, okay? Anything that comes to mind, and I'm going to go over a few things that I'd like you to pay attention to as well. So let's read Primary Sources by Margaret McNamara. I will read paragraph 1. I will pause so you can read paragraph 2. Then I will read paragraph 3 and pause again so you can read paragraph 4. Introduction. Your teacher has an interesting assignment for you. You have to pick something from the past to research. It can be anything you like. Now your turn. Okay, my turn. Interviews. Suppose you want to research your family's history. You can interview members of your family. They are primary sources of information for your topic. Okay, if I didn't pause long enough for you to read paragraph 2 and 4 by yourself for our shared reading, you know you can always pause the video and read. All right? So I want you to take a look at our text features here. We have artifacts, photograph, and letters. Look at the caption. Primary sources are original objects from the past. Remember we talked about this last week? You are now a primary source for the coronavirus. One day in the future, somebody's going to ask about coronavirus, and you will have your own personal account to talk about. So let's look at the 5 W's here. And this is when it comes to coming up with interviewing questions. Think about, who is this about? What is this about? When did it happen? Where did it happen? Why did it happen? And how did it happen? So you can write your own interview questions. All right, let's move on. Paragraph 5. You might pick a topic that has been talked about in the news. A reporter's interview is a primary source. You can watch interviews on TV. You can listen to some interviews on the radio or the internet. You can read other interviews in newspapers or magazines. So here we have photographs and here we have paintings. You are going to take the time to read about paintings and photographs and how they are considered primary sources. Finish reading this page by yourself today. Okay, take a look at the captions, take a look at the photos. And then I want you to also read the rest of the story all by yourself. All right, so you are going to be reading. You have 2 reads and 3 reads. Remember, we read things 3 times. The first time to attack the words, the second time for clarity and understanding, and the third time for fluency. So I want you to reread. We started off with some shared reading. I want you to reread about the introduction, interviews, paintings and photographs, writings, artifacts, and the conclusion. All right, when you're finished with this, you're going to complete a vocabulary activity for me, and that's in your Google Classroom. I will give you the words there. And then you're also going to complete your text-dependent questions. Your TDQ is also in the Google Classroom. All right, see you soon.